Hello, wherever you are. This is Michael Hoffman, Doctor of Addictive Disorders and Vipassana Mindfulness Meditation teacher, along with Mr. Brown for another episode of Dog Park Therapy. So here's the scoop today. Why do psychotherapists, psychiatrists, clinical psychologists, marriage and family therapists spend so much time talking about the person's past? Why do they constantly delve into the past, trying to find some reason, some motivation, some excuse for depression or anxiety, even for addiction? Well, that's because that's all they know. They think that the human mind is stuck in a cause-effect relationship with experience, and guess what? It's not. Here's the sober Buddha take. Anything that happens to you, and that stops happening on a physical, social, environmental, professional level, ends. Nothing is permanent. And if you can get to that, if you can gain insight into that, then something that happened that distresses you becomes history. It doesn't become present fact, it becomes history. And this frees the mind to do its creative work, to solve problems in the here and now, not problems about what happened when and why now I'm afraid to do this or I'm afraid to do that. It's very, very practical oriented. So Buddhist counseling deals with what's happening with you right now. And the best way to get to that point is to find a way to experience the flow of thoughts. And yes, the thoughts that are about the past. When you meditate, for instance, doing Vipassana, you watch the stream of thoughts come and go, like wind, like a river, never the same twice. And you notice, if you're mindful enough, that a lot of these thoughts cause anxiety. They're unsatisfactory, they're frustrating. Most of them you can't do anything about anyway. And so, with proper meditation, the mind learns. Yes, that thought is unsatisfactory, that serves no purpose, and you simply learn to dismiss that thought. And this frees enormous amounts of creative energy to do the work of the life in the here and now. I'm not saying that a counselor should ignore someone's trauma. I'm not saying that. But the cause of the trauma happened before. The clinging, the attempting to fix and understand the trauma that has already happened is not productive. So learning to live in the here and now sets you absolutely free. That's why I teach all my patients the practice of Vipassana mindfulness meditation. I follow the Mahasi Sayadaw method, a very authentic and ancient practice. So I advise you, if you're having stress and strain, worried about why your relationship with your mommy or your daddy or your ex causes you to be hesitant and lack self-confidence, maybe you need to re-examine where you're spending your time and energy, what thoughts you are paying attention to. Because most of them are absolutely garbage. They really are. There's a gigantic world of freedom in higher consciousness. So that's my little tidbit about the value of being in the here and now through meditation.